Good day, everybody. I've got a quick question for my 900 Nexus 2 owners out there. This is one I can't quite figure out and was wondering if anyone else had possibly noticed this, or it could just be me. I'm getting old and crazy. Let me tell you what the issue is. I'm going to play a sound clip through my monitors real quick out of the booth output. And it's just going to be for a few seconds. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag me. But I want you to hear the beat and then the woman's vocals really quick. And tell me if you hear it pronounced enough. You hear the portion where she's saying deep da dee da deep da dee da. Well, that portion sounds clear and very much in front of the sound stage when you play it through the monitors. I'm going to play the same clip over here on my main. So let me walk around and tell you what I'm running into here. I set up DJ gear all day. It's what I do. It is my full-time gig, and I have a lot of different mixing boards. And the dynamic on this one, this is tough to do when you're upside down. I guess I should have practiced, huh? Let me have you hear the mains here, same exact clip, and tell me if you can hear that girl's voice as pronounced. I don't know if you can tell. Let me turn this down. I don't know if you can tell, but her voice is nowhere near as pronounced on the mains as it is on the booth. So of course you're saying, well, Phil, it's probably something with the mid-range in your speakers. Now, granted, I'm playing these through some older JBL 4733As. These are still really, really nice speakers, and they sound good 100% of the time. But just for giggles, I hooked them up to some newer 835X speakers, which I don't use that often. They sound fantastic as well, and even tried them through a powered 815 SRX JBL speaker as well. And for some reason on the output on this board, I don't know, it just feels like some of the frequencies are just not as full. Don't get that through the booth output. So I hooked it up as well to my V10 mixing board. I'm not going to rewire everything now for you guys, but just take my word on this. It sounds really good through the V10, and that portion of the track plays very clearly on the mains through the V10 as well. So to triple check, what I did is I took this exact same clip and off the same USB stick and played it through an RX3, which a lot of people request to use the RX3. I do rent gear out for a living as well as hook it up. So I'm going to plug this USB stick, and as that loads up, you're probably thinking, yeah, this guy doesn't have a great copy of that song. Well, almost all the songs, depending on the sound size of the venue, are paid for AIFF files through Beatport or whatever music source. So they're all super high quality files. Let me find the same exact song here. I'm going to play this through, what is it on? My Smithsonian. Did a gig at the Smithsonian Natural History Museum lately, set up some sound, and man, it sounded good. That's another video though. So let me load this song into deck 1 here on the RX3 and turn it up. And you can hear the output on this coming out of the mains as well. Smaller speakers, granted, nonetheless. Still sounds like far clearer, I guess, from a vocal standpoint, and more balanced, if that's the right word to use. The issue does remain this 900 Nexus 2. So again, this goes out several times a week for you know, DJs that request it, but I just don't feel like it has the same dynamics on all frequencies for some reason coming out of the mains. So either I am just getting too old and have been doing this for way too long, or I'm just curious, has anyone else noticed that too on this particular board? Everything else is hooked up with high quality stuff, and the settings on the EQs and everything else have been triple checked. So that's the question I have. If anybody has an answer for me, would love to hear from you guys. Take care.